What's up, board game people? Today we have some sad news to share. This will be quick and to the point. I'll dispense with my normal disclaimers for today. The Kingdom Come Deliverance campaign is shutting down on Gamefound. Boardcubator as a company is shutting down as well. The project is officially cancelled. No one will be charged for their pledges. They sent out a final update for the campaign this morning, stating that their run is over and almost echoing Euthia's statements from their failed run. Sadly, the funding goal on the page was vastly understated. This probably doesn't come as a surprise, but 100,000 euros is not nearly enough to truly create a game of this scale and complexity. They state in their update that their true number was more like 1.5 million euros that they needed to be able to deliver on their vision. The campaign was entering its final week with just over 300,000 euros. So why does this keep happening? Well, to put it very simply, marketing and consumer expectations generally drives creators to display a lower funding goal than is actually required to produce the project. Backers don't want to see that 1.5 million funding goal coming from a relatively new creator, or really any creator at that rate. Setting a high funding goal is almost a death stroke for many campaigns. Backers feel that the number is too high and it won't be reached, so they don't back. All of us want to bet on a winning horse, and setting out with lofty goals can make you look questionable out of the gates. There's also the marketing side. They want to be able to say funded in minutes or hours. People see that and they flock to see what all the fuss is about. A game sitting 3 weeks deep into a month-long campaign still struggling to fund isn't going to garner near the attention of a game that's funded 3,000 times over. There are also stretch goals to consider. If your funding goal is set at 1.5 million and you know you'll be struggling to hit it, you aren't going to be able to use stretch goals to build that hype and carry the project enough through the slow times as well. Here we had daily reveals. Even daily reveals are hard to go and look at when you know that you may never get to see them if the project doesn't actually fund. Simply, it's hard to build that hype and FOMO if you're still struggling. It's harder to go uphill than down. There are those that consider this a scam or dishonest. In the end, many of these creators are just doing what the system has dictated is necessary to survive and thrive. They didn't scam anyone. No backers are losing a cent over this. The losses are all on their side. And with as much as already been paid out to produce the demo copies of the game, it was enough to pull Boardcubator under. They state that they failed to properly communicate their innovations through the campaign page. This is something we're seeing far too often these days. Creators try to use updates and videos to tell you why to buy their game, without realizing that the majority of backers will make their decision to back or not without ever looking further down than the top third of their campaign page. While Boardcubator may be shuttering, they don't seem ready to give up the dream just yet. They allude to a light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully they'll find someone they can partner with or that can invest and help them get another chance to make the dream of the game into a reality. They ask that we give them some time to recover and get their feet under them. They'll be trying to answer questions in due time. The biggest takeaway, though, is that no one is being charged for the campaign. You don't need to do anything to cancel your pledge. They've canceled the campaign and that's enough. I hate to do these videos. Sadly, all too often my newsflash videos are bad news, but I wanted to get something out there quickly to hopefully answer a few questions and alleviate some fears. I'll continue to keep my eye on any developments, and I'll be sure to let you all know. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing so you don't miss a thing. We'll be back tomorrow with our Dungeon Crusade video. Thanks to everyone watching and commenting. Be safe, have a great night, and play something fun tonight.